Hello, okay, my name is Dr. Chigozie, and I'm here again to talk about what is required for students when they are applying for their visa as proof of fund. I've gotten lots of questions about that, and that's why I am doing this video now so that you will know what you are required to come with. But then before I start, I am not an immigration consultant and I am not an immigration lawyer. My videos are basically for educational purposes and just bringing information from the websites to you. So having said this, we will dive straight. But before we dive straight to the website of Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, this is specifically for Canada. This is for study permit. It doesn't cover the proof of fund for express entry. I want to make that clear. Then remember to do what? Hit the subscribe button, the notification bell. Most of my videos are time sensitive because I share scholarship opportunities from around the world. So this is just among the very few that are not so time sensitive. But once they update anything on the website, I will still update you. But know that most of my scholarship videos are very time sensitive. So if you don't get to see it on time, the time will pass. That's the reason why you need to hit the notification bell so that once I post, you get it. Having said that, let's go straight to the website so that you see what we have to offer on the website. So now we're on the website. This is what? Proof of financial support. Understand that we are dealing with just the study permit. Get the right documents. We're on the website now. And we're going to what? Proof of financial support. So when you talk about proof of financial support, these are the documents that is acceptable as proof of financial support. So you must prove that you can support yourself while you are in Canada. This is very important. Yes, you need to prove that you can support yourself. And how you can do this? You can give proof of a Canadian bank account in your name if you have transferred money to Canada. Then grantee investment certificate from a participating Canadian financial institution, proof of a student or education loan from a bank. It can be from the bank in your country because banks give loan for study. It could be bank from any part of the world, provided is your student loan for study. Then your bank statement for the past 4 months. I personally gave for 6 months. So if it's possible for you to get for 6 months, please also get for 6 months because things change. So this is my opinion anyway. You can see on the website of IRS is what it says 4 months. Then a bank draft that can be converted to Canadian dollars if you're using a bank draft. Then proof of your paid tuition and housing fees if you have paid any tuition. If you have not paid tuition, then know that you will add your tuition fee to whatever is the amount you should come with. So I will explain that as we go. Then a letter from the person or school giving you money. This is basically for people that an organization is sponsoring from their country, or you got a scholarship, or somebody is saying, okay, I am sponsoring this person. So you must provide that money, proof of it. Then you can provide proof of funding from within Canada if you got a scholarship. So if your supervisor is paying your fee, your supervisor will give you a letter. They know they will give you a letter for visa application. So you will not even have difficulty getting it. Once you talk to the supervisor, you want to apply for a visa, they will write a letter and say, okay, they are giving you funding for your studies. You can present that as your proof of fund. And it will be for your education, or if you have any Canadian institution funding, you also provide that. But then understand that when you provide that, that's your tuition. It doesn't cover your living expenses in most cases. Then, so you will now need this as the money that you will need for 1 year. If you're doing a 1 year master's, you will need this money. If you're doing a 2 years a master's, you will need this. But then for your visa application, what you need is your 1 year funding because you're expected to work when you come to Canada. So they are only requiring your first year funding, which is what you will use and support yourself. One person, you will need what? 10,000 Canadian dollar plus your tuition. So if your tuition is 5,000 Canadian dollar, you will add it to this 10,000. So your proof of fund now is going to be 15,000 Canadian dollar. If you are a single person, you don't have any dependents. So we are assuming now your school fees is 5,000 Canadian dollar. So add it to this 10,000. That's what you get as what your funding if you are coming alone. But if you have any dependent, whether you're coming with 2 children, you're coming with your spouse and 1 child, the first dependent is going to be what? 4,000 extra to the 10,000 or to the 15,000 that is your fee if you have not paid your fee. Then the next dependent is going to be 3,000 Canadian. So you can see the way it's stated. First dependent 4,000, second dependent 3,000, third dependent 3,000. So if you now have like 4 dependents, the first person is 4,000 Canadian dollar, the second person 3, third person 3, fourth person 3. That's the way it is, Canadian dollars. So if you arrange it very well, now see it. For the student, him or herself, if it's the husband or the wife or a single person, what you need is 10,000 plus your tuition. Then first family member 4,000. If you're coming with 2 children, the first child is 4,000, second child is 3,000. So a family of 3 then is 17,000 Canadian dollar. If you're coming with your husband and 1 child, still 17,000 Canadian dollar. This is what for provinces outside of Quebec. If you're not going to Quebec, this is what you need to come with then. But if you're studying in Quebec, that means you're traveling to Quebec as a student. If you're less than 18 years, this is what you should come with for your living expenses plus your tuition. If you have not paid tuition. But if you have paid tuition, that's fine. If you have not paid tuition, add your tuition to this 6,569 Canadian dollar if you are less than 18 years. If you are over 18 years, what you need to come with is 13,134 Canadian dollars. Then if you are 2 people aged 18 and over, you will do what? Come with 19,264 Canadian. So if you're husband and wife and you're traveling as a student, this is what you will come with plus your tuition. Know that whatever you are seeing here, you should add your tuition to it if you have not paid tuition. I want this to be very clear. Then 2 people aged 18 and over, and any person under the age of 18. So this is what? 2 people over 18 plus somebody that is less than 18. That's these 3 people now, husband, wife, plus a child that is less than 18. What you put 18 years, what you will come with is 21,579 Canadian dollars. Now, if you have 2 people over the age of 18, that's husband and wife, and 2 children under the age of 18 years, what you will come with is 23,290 Canadian dollars plus your tuition if you have not paid tuition. I hope you understand this. But then before I continue in sharing this, I want to say something. I know you like what I am doing now. I'm sure you like it to this extent. So please, I would want you to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, share, invite your friends. Because my videos are time sensitive, I share mostly scholarship opportunities. You can see the amount here. Paying it is not a day job. So I share scholarship opportunities from different countries: US, Canada, Australia, UK, Wales. Yeah, European countries. I share it, even China. So when you come to my channel, you will see several scholarship opportunities that you can leverage on and make your application. And if you are doubting the country you should go based on your results, number of children and everything, and you want a one-on-one session with me, I will drop the link in the description where you can book a session with me. And it's actually on a discounted rate now. And we'll do what? Talk for like 30 minutes. We'll reason together, 2 of us, on what should be obtainable and what will be fine for you. But remember, I am not an immigration consultant and I'm not an immigration lawyer. So, but from my experience and others' experience, who I have also talked with, we can actually guide you on how you can apply for admission and scholarship, not visa. Admission and scholarship. So I want you to get this very clear so that you can actually do the application for admission and scholarship by yourself, and you can secure admission and scholarship outstandingly well by yourself. So I will teach you how to do that if you need me to do that for you. So back to what we're saying. So you can see, so if your country uses a foreign exchange control, you must prove that you'll be able to be allowed to export funds for all your expenses. So you need to be able to export that fund for all your expenses. And having said this, I think at this point, you should have gotten what you need. And the only thing I can say is what? Feel free to subscribe. Drop your comments in the comment section. Then share, like, and I will respond to all comments. My name remains Dr. Chigozie. Thank you for stopping by on my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you.